Guys, Jay here with BTP. What we're going to do today is going to be a pike push-up. So for this, you want to think of getting up into a pike position. Now if you can't get into that position, whether it's due to flexibility or injury, then obviously stay out of that position. For those of you that can, what that's going to require from you is a lot of shoulder mobility and a lot of stability through the core. So again, if you find that it's causing any pain or discomfort, you can either lower down the angle or just modify the exercise. There's a lot of different ways that you can kind of hit this. You can lift your feet up on something, whether it's a higher step or kind of on a TRX and stuff like that. It's just going to require a lot more stability. We're going to do the floor version, so for those of you that want to try it, the more, I guess, challenging version, the more difficult variation, feel free to do so. So we're going to start in a pike position. So this is a kind of a three-point position. What you want to make sure is that you're not rounding the back as you're trying to do this motion. So you want to have a nice neutral spine when we're getting into this position. So what the distance or how high you pike is going to be entirely up to you. Now, depending on your flexibility, either your heels will either be able to stay on the ground or they'll need to come up. For me, I got to keep my heels up. So outside of shoulder width, feet are hip width apart. You come down and then press up. So this is kind of like doing an incline press if you want to think of it that way. So you come down, come up, come down, come up. Okay, there are a couple different variations that you can do with this one as well, right? Going from that pike into transitioning into, like, essentially think of it as like downward dog, transitioning into an upward dog. So if we're doing downward dog here, for those of you that do yoga, obviously you're going to press through. Now when you come down, you're going to dive through, press up, and then come up in that position. And then from here, we push down, come up. So you're going to dive down and come back up. Push yourself away, come forward, and pull yourself back. And again, dive forward, roll up, come down, push away. So I would suggest make sure you're really confident and comfortable in doing that first version before you transition into the second one. The second part is make sure that you can handle a back extension. So for those of you with any back injuries, make sure that you can kind of do your standard McKenzie kind of exercise and that doesn't cause any pain. If it does, just stay away from this exercise. All right, give that a shot if it's appropriate.